And yes, Keith, it is Cunis. I apologize. It's my Michigan or meathead accent. We are spending the next couple days with Kunes RV, who are very proud to be on their lot and that they choose our brand of product. My hair is a mess. I may have had too many cold milks with Keith yesterday after working, so I might not have my same zip like I did yesterday. But again, all joking aside, we had a great morning, met with the friendly staff here at Lake Mills. This is where we're at. We're going to be showing you guys 2 floor plans, and we have something a little bit special where you're finally going to be relieved to not hear me talk about how great our product is. So just stay tuned towards the end of this episode, and hopefully you're going to like hearing somebody else speak other than myself. All right, that being said, that's your intro. We are here right outside the 394 RKL River Ranch, which happens to be the former RV of the year. Let's see what we can do this year. But this is on the River Ranch platforms. With that being said, come on in and we'll get started. So, as I mentioned, last year we debuted this floor plan. It was awarded the RV of the year with RV News. So thank you very much, Dana, to you and your team for that prestigious award. What we really like is obviously, like I said, building out this lineup. When Keith and I got here, we only had 1 floor plan, and that's what we showed you guys yesterday at the other location, the 393. So this was the second. As we were building out a lineup, we have 4 floor plans with the River Ranch brand of product. This specific floor plan, as the camera's showing you, okay, here in the rear, U-shaped kitchen. As I've said, you guys know, you've been watching and following along. Everything that we make at Forest River Plant 410, we're using all residential size appliances, okay? You're gonna have solid surface, 7-foot ceilings from here all the way to the front of the coach. You guys are learning. Every single River Ranch is gonna be 0 steps once you are in the floor plan. Gonna talk specifically about the oversized camp side of this floor plan with your slide box. This is where you're gonna have that massive pantry that you may have seen in like models like our 384 and others with adjustable shelving. So just a lot of space for dry goods. You're going to have pull-out drawers. Remember, all the doors, drawer faces, fascia, all solid hardwood, just like our step treads, every floor plan that we offer. Here, this dinette obviously got seating for 2. It's a more narrow slide box because of what we're going to show you when we switch spots. Solid hardwood pull-out storage. You're going to have we didn't really know what to do here because in this floor plan, we are giving dedicated private office space, office desk. We just want to have added seating because we know a lot of people like to host. So you would have additional seating and some utility with an adjustable table. So if you want to sit here, have a conversation with your wife, hey, we're going to go here. No, we're going here. We all know, right? Wives, honey, if you're watching, you are the boss. So this is a great place to set up, have conversation. Keith, if you'll go to the rear, we will showcase the 65-inch big screen TV. It is a smart TV, oversized fireplace, and of course, a sectional sofa as you see. We're going to walk down through here. I want to point out because I went so fast, okay, right here is actually where that washer and dryer is going to be. After Tampa, after we received the award, we did have a long line of people that wanted to see this. What they really like is how we have a dedicated mudroom area. This allows you to keep all your outdoor shoes and everything you're bringing in and out of the coach away from the entire floor plan. So you should be able to keep this thing clean if you listen to your better half, like I'm trying to do every day with mine. You got a lot of storage here with upper cabinets. This is going to be your access panel for your control system. And of course, not just to control the floor plan, but all your solar information is going to be located here as well. Shoe storage under the step treads, and you're going to have shoe storage under this bench as well. Back to the floor plan, because remember, once you're in, there are no steps. You can close this door off for privacy and have this dedicated workstation area with this built-in desk on this slide box. Here we just kind of figured this could be an extension of utility for charging smart devices. Maybe you like to have your coffee set up here, or again, whatever you'd like to utilize here, and you can never have enough storage. So we had the room, so we gave you added storage. Coming down the hallway, I'm going to let Keith just kind of pan around the primary bathroom. This is a 1-bathroom floor plan. So this is going to be for couples. This is not a family floor plan. But if you are somebody that likes to be at seasonal sites, there's some great camping here. If you go to any Cunis locations, they have stacks of these magazines. It's a great magazine resource with all the great campgrounds in the state of Wisconsin. You might want to pick one up, tell them Willie sent you and just ask for it. If you're going to these resorts where you're going to be at a seasonal site for 3 to 6 months, that is who this floor plan is for. Those of you that don't want to constantly deal with these steps as you come up to the upper deck, you're going to have one level ranch style living with this floor plan. Now, up here at the front of the coach, 7-foot ceilings all the way to the front cap. A lot of natural light, obviously, as the camera's showing. East-west facing king-size bed, as we always show. All aluminum welded from the factory. Your upper cabinets, you guys are growing to learn and know, no matter where our authorized dealers are throughout North America, it's all the same build. There are no options. We do one build. 110 outlet for utility and CPAP devices. Reading lights equipped with USB charging as well. I love the wardrobe built in here on this front to allow you to have a lot of storage in this 394. At the foot of the bed, a second smart TV, second fireplace, and again, on the off-door slide, this extended slide box giving you even more storage with the mirrored finish there on the front in the hallway. So if you want more information on this floor plan, please get down here and meet with the friendly staff of Cunis RV. We're going to be here for a couple more hours, and then like I said, we got something exciting coming, so stay tuned. And then tomorrow we'll have one more visit. I will let you guys know that location later on. Stay tuned. But again, this is the 394. The former could be back-to-back years RV of the year. Get down here and meet with Cunis RV and take a look and see if this is exactly what you have been looking for. How about a great rear living floor plan with a half bath? Welcome to the inside of the 383 RLH floor plan. Don't worry, this won't take 30 minutes, okay? This is just like damn near every other manufacturer has a rear living floor plan. This is, again, our spin, okay? Much larger upper cabinets on the rear wall, a lot of natural light with a lot of windows. That is what we are known for, okay? You have this couch that will pull out to a bed. You are going to have theater seating with power, USB, and cup holders as the camera's showing you, giving you a direct view of the smart TV, fireplace, and more cabinet storage. All of our appliances in the 383 and every single floor plan that we make are all going to be residential in size. A big, solid hardwood island with solid surface. Let's see if the Easter eggs here. Yep, just like our other island floor plan. You're going to have your trash can here and all of our drawers, you guys already know. Solid hardwood, soft close, okay? Here you do have a large pantry with adjustable shelving. We tether this so it's not going to overextend and damage, the front of your stainless steel fridge. So that's nice by us. Good job, team. Adjacent to that is a little nook area for, like the camera showing you, more cabinet storage as well as 110. So put the coffee maker, the margarita machine, put that right here. Moving on up, as soon as you walk into the coach, immediately to your right-hand side, this is going to be your control center. So when you come here and meet with the friendly staff of Cunis RV at the Lake Mills, Wisconsin location, you can see this floor plan because you're going to be impressed at the price that you're getting from Cunis. Somebody wise once told me that this industry is floor plan, eye appeal, price. And those three things, no matter how much gel I put in my hair, and you can tell today is a bad hair day, I need some gel. I actually need a haircut. I probably need fractional laser. I learned about that. So shout out to Keith's better half. Needless to say, I'm going to clean myself up. But when you go and buy a coach, I want to actually change that line to its floor plan first. It's got to be the floor plan that you're looking for. Then number two should be price, because if you look beyond the vinyl sticker and you find out that we are thousands of dollars less than at least 6 manufacturers we compete with, that should get you to come in and say, did Will do a bad job on the decor? Is it as bad as his shirt that he's currently wearing? I think it's a little bit better. But we invite you to get down here. In this half bath, stackable washer and dryer in the half bath. Everybody loves it because now your wardrobe space is maximized in the primary room. Keith, if you just want to kind of pan in there. And remember, That's just the half bath. You also have your primary suite bath up here as well. East-west spacing, king-size bed, oversized storage, 7-foot ceilings. The competition loves it when I say that in every video because we have the patent on it. Nobody else can do it. 110 outlet right there. Reading lights with USB charging. Foot of the bed. A lot of storage both on these lowers as well as uppers. More storage than anybody else because we're maximizing the amount of height space that we have to give you more upper cabinetry. Exit windows right there. Second smart TV. Privacy shades are included as well. Double vanity. Power tower. You're going to have the ability. 3, 2, 1. You got your power tower right there. Wireless charging, USB, USB-C, and of course 110. We continue, floor-to-ceiling storage here. One-piece fiberglass, not the cheap shower, because you guys deserve better. So that's why we really want to make sure Better Materials are giving you a better finished product so you have a better ownership experience. And then here we are still, 7-foot ceiling height in the walk-in closet with lighting and storage, dressers on both sides, 110 on both sides, and obviously a nice clothes rail for a lot of clothes. If you want more information on the best priced 1.5 bath rear living floor plan, and you happen to be in the greater Lake Mills, Wisconsin area, get a hold of Kunes, tell them Willie sent you. For those of you wondering, hey, why am I sitting on the back side of this awesome 2027 HRV, whatever it's called, my rental car? We got a question. As we're doing this with RVTV Nation, streaming throughout North America, a lot of people want to know, hey, what is it that you as the manufacturer do when you meet with the dealers? What is this training we always hear about? We know that reps are always traveling back and forth, and Will, you're always promoting that whole, transparency and accessible piece. Really, what is your goal when you're working with the dealers? Well, just like, the friendly staff here at Cunis RV, no matter where our authorized dealers are throughout North America, they obviously carry more brands than just our brand. So if you imagine us like any other commodity or any other industry, let's take pop, for example, right? There's a million different flavors on a shelf. Well, same with us as manufacturers. We all have different spins and ideas of how we're going to have a unique layout, different decor, price point, and some of the features that we include. One of the things, if you guys want that behind the scenes, that Keith, myself, and the rest of our sales team spend a lot of time doing to support the dealer staff, is just educating them on our differentiation of what makes our builds unique versus others. And to respect all the manufacturers, they're all doing the same thing. What we really try to provide ourselves on is, as I talk about often with retail customers, we want to be the most transparent and show you every aspect of the build. Sometimes manufacturers, because maybe they are similar or a check the box me too, they don't want to always disclose or share. For example, our roof truss. You look at any of our floor plans, of course I'm biased. I think they're beautiful. I think they look great. Some of the problem is we can't always show retail customers what things look like because it's a finished product and we have money and innovation tied to the construction that you can't easily see. So what I'm holding in my hand, we use a 2.5-inch wide roof truss, 16 inches on center, the entire span of our entire roof. The reason why we do this as compared to what you would see maybe from other manufacturers, specifically outside of Forest River, that are at the same price point, but you can't see that they're only using a 1.5-inch wide truss. Get that out of here. The reason why we're spending more money on our roof truss is we're putting a 1/2-inch roof decking, which I'm fairly confident that at our price point, at any of our authorized dealers' lots throughout all of North America, it is more expensive material. It is the thickest decking on the roof, I believe, at 1/2-inch. And that gives you not just an easier way to walk across the roof. We really don't want everybody walking on the roof. The real intention of why we're putting more money into the construction is to give you more rigidity as it's going down the road. We all know, for those of you that are already RVers, these things are like going through a hurricane. So why would you use cheaper, smaller materials that many customers can't see, that usually leads to more disappointment in their ownership experience? Remember what I've been saying. At Forest River Plant 410, we believe it's not the dealer's job to sell you guys on the ownership experience. That is our job based on the materials that we choose to use, and the materials that we're using, we're spending more money because we believe better materials make a better product. Another example, your underbelly. There's nothing wrong with the corrugated plastic, other than the fact that it doesn't have reflective foil that helps radiate a heated and enclosed underbelly. So by us using a better underbelly material, this is actually going to be lag bolted to the entire underbelly. Any of you can go see it at any of our authorized dealers, but this is also more expensive for me that we feel it's worth doing to ensure that we are encapsulating the heat that is going into your underbelly. Something else we do, behind all of our front caps, okay, great looking front cap, right? All right, you go and hit this, and I'm asking all of you retail customers, go to any of our authorized dealers, compare us to anybody else. We were the first, and we were the only, just a couple years ago, to apply high density, closed cell spray foam on the back side of your entire fiberglass front cap, and we do that on every single brand that is built out of Forest River Plant 410 and every single floor plan. The reason why we use the best insulation possible is not to win you over. It's because from a utility standpoint, it actually works. You know, everybody wants to race and have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ACs on the roof. How about just better insulation? Okay, we are doing that. We've been doing it for more than 2 years. So that's just another example of what we're doing when it comes to the construction that would make our brand of product different. We feel that that's important because that's what you're buying, is to buy something that's going to be very well built and last you a long time. Last thing I want to plug, this is the Brianza Italian fiberglass. In between, we're using 1.5-inch block foam, so you have a 2-inch sidewall. What's really important, if the camera can show it, I have the best cameraman in the business, Mr. Keith Lesner. We have Asdale both on your exterior wall skin and your interior wall. This is actually the wall board that you're going to see when you're in your floor plans. But we like to showcase this when we are traveling across the country, meeting with all of our dealers, so they go, wow, we thought that price point wise, you guys were 8, 12, 16, and yes, $20,000 less than some specific brands, but Willie, you're on RVTV, it's streaming nationwide, be nice to the competition. I'm going to be a good boy, I'm not going to say their names. But people didn't realize we are putting so much money into the construction to actually build a much better product. So if you want to learn more information than just see this on the back of my rental car here in Lake Mills, Wisconsin, you can actually set up a time to have a virtual live video factory tour. I keep mentioning it and I won't stop. From the comfort of your own home, you're going to log in, you're going to be led by myself, you're going to see every aspect of our build, including the roof construction, every single aspect of the entire build, not just the good stuff. You'll also have a chance to meet our actual plant manager and our engineering manager. And we want to be the leaders that are in front of you so we can actually start building trust, and you guys are going to be a lot more comfortable knowing every aspect of how we do things and what we're building. So for more information, please get down here to Lake Mills, meet with the Cunis staff, tell them Willie sent you, or if you're doing some research on your own, give us a call at 574-821-1487 or shoot us an email at 410cs@forestriverinc.com. So really honored to catch up here with Tim Kunes, Regional General Manager with Kunes RV Group. As we've been on your lots, we're really honored that you guys are carrying our brands along with many other great brands. But for everybody on RVTV, as this is streaming throughout North America, we had committed that we want to show more reciprocity to you and your team as a thank you for carrying our brand of product. Now, you guys for many, many years have been doing a phenomenal job. So if you can just take a moment from your perspective as one of the leaders here within the group, what is really your focus as a leader that you want to instill with your team each and every day?
Yeah, and really you touched on it, right? From the very beginning, my father, back in '96 when he started his first business, he has always said it starts with the people. If we take care of our employees, we can count that they will take care of our customers. And that's just where good business is laid, right?
Absolutely. And for me, we know that it is our responsibility to build the best product that we can, because it's our responsibility as a manufacturer to give you the best ownership experience. And in partner with you, it is your obligation to provide the best buying experience. So how does Kunes go to business every single day to ensure that you are providing every customer when they come in here through your doors at all of your locations the best buying experience possible?
Absolutely. I'm glad you asked. Like I said at the beginning, it starts with our people, right? But then the number one most important thing we realized as we got so much bigger and started expanding was having set processes for our employees and for our customers so that we're able to get all the information of what they're looking for, what their wants and what their needs are, and able to help them through that entire buying experience. But then even bigger is the service after the fact. One thing we realized in the RV sector since we've gotten in is that the service is probably one of the biggest uphill battles for most dealers. So we've actually spent the last 3 years adding infrastructure, adding service process, personnel to ensure that we're able to get everyone back on the road and camping like they want.
And we also know, as a manufacturer that, again, is very honored to be working in partner with Kunes RV, you guys aren't limited to just RV, and you're also serving many cities in multiple states, right?
Yes, actually, we've got 50 total auto and RV locations. We've got 13 RV locations throughout Wisconsin and Illinois.
So you guys already know that you can learn more information by contacting our customer service team, as I've shared, to learn more about our product. But if you want to learn more about Kunes RV, what is the best way for them to do so?
They can check us out at cunisrv.com.
Tim, thank you so much for your time.